welcome to my channel. This is Brit Inspires. Hi everyone, hope you guys are having a beautiful day. I wanted to jump on and share with you guys some things that I have been learning. I take these little breaks from time to time, and I did take a bit of a break from making videos, but I'm back in it. I'm back to working on creating content again that will help inspire and uplift you. This channel is all about that. Like, I literally created this channel to be an inspiration to others and to encourage others. That's what Brit Inspires is all about. So today I'm gonna talk to you guys about one of my favorite topics, which is my morning ritual. I talk a lot about a morning ritual. If you watch some of my earlier videos, it's all about morning rituals. And I had kind of got out of the habit of doing a morning ritual because of life and just being busy and just kind of not going to sleep at the time that I need to go to sleep. And so I would wake up and just like jump into the day. But as a New Year's reset, I guess resolution or whatever you want to call it, I decided to get back into my morning routine, and I really amped it up this time. So I've added in some really great practices that help me feel at my very best in the beginning of the day. So let me share with you guys what I do. And then I'm also going to share with you some tips for the day as well, just kind of how you can have a better, more fulfilled, happy day. So starting your day off with a morning routine is everything. So what I do, or what I did this morning, is I woke up, I started with a meditation, and you could find a meditation on YouTube, or if you have your own meditation practice, you can incorporate that. But I start the day off just meditating to start my day, like whether it's just sitting in quietness, or if it's listening to a guided meditation. Then after I listen to my guided meditation, I go into reading a book or consuming some kind of positive content, whether it is on YouTube, maybe someone speaking about something that is intriguing, or I'll just read a book, any one of my spiritual books, or maybe like a motivational book or a book that is intriguing to me. So I read for about 30 minutes to an hour, and I could do that in the comfort of my bed. And after I read, I start to get ready. I get out of bed, make my bed, and then I start to make my morning beverage. Now, I usually have coffee every morning. Sometimes I'll switch it up and have tea, but coffee is my favorite beverage to have, obviously. So I have coffee. One thing that I incorporated, and this is like, I'm so glad that I found out about this. I was listening to one of my favorite YouTubers, and she was talking about a cacao powder that you could put inside your coffee. And it is like the most, well, it's really delicious actually. Like, I didn't know how good it was gonna be, but it's really, really good. But you put that in your coffee, and then it really helps with a lot of things. Like, it helps with your heart health. It helps with mental clarity and focus throughout the day. Like, it's just really good. You don't wanna overdo it, but just putting like a teaspoon or two inside your coffee is just a game changer. So that's a little tip right there, cacao. So after I have my coffee already prepared, everything ready, I take my bath. And it may seem like a lot. You do have to get up early in the morning to do all this, because it takes me about 2 hours, I would say, to like really prepare and get it together. So I do like a Epsom salt bath, and I call it like a spiritual bath, or like a really like self-care, like relaxation type of bath. So I put Epsom salt, bubbles, and I sit in the bathtub for about 10, 20, 30 minutes, depending on how I feel. So I sit in the tub and I just relax. And then after that is, after that I do journaling. Once I get out of the tub, I journal, I do reflection, and then I pray. I just spend time with God. And then the last thing that I like to do in the morning is yoga. So I'll do like a yoga routine. I like Yoga with Adrienne on YouTube. So I usually go to her channel and just watch and practice my yoga routines following her. And so that's always really great. So that's like some of my morning routine. And I just wanted to share that with you guys, because here's what I'm trying to do this next year. I really want to be in alignment with myself. And being in alignment means attuning my machine every single day. And I call my body my machine, but like my computer, like I'm programming it and attuning it to have a phenomenal, amazing day. And you can set yourself up for success that way, is just attuning your machine. So enough about the morning routine. What I really wanted to share with you guys, and I know it may be a little bit all over the place, this video, but that's okay because I'm getting good information to you, and that's what my goal is. I told myself this morning I'm making a video, and I'm making a video to inspire my people and to really connect in a positive manner with you guys so that you guys can have a really amazing day as well. Because I'm already feeling great. I'm telling you, I feel amazing right now. My energy is like A1. So I want to talk to you guys about living freely and eliminating fear. So fear is one of the things that really holds a lot of people back. Fear is something that holds me back, I notice, like big time. I will hesitate, I will procrastinate, I will not do certain tasks because I fear what the outcome might be. It may not be the outcome that I want, and so I hesitate. And I want to encourage you guys through this because I'm going through it myself and encouraging myself to get past it. But when you release fear, you allow yourself to be able to operate more efficiently, more effectively. So how do you release fear? How do you let go of fear? So I'm going to talk about that. I wrote some notes, so I'm going to share a little bit about what I learned. The most important thing is that you have to release the anxiety of the result of the outcome. So we tend to get real anxious, right? Like, how's this gonna turn out? Is this gonna be how I want it to turn out? Will I fail? Will I succeed? If you eliminate that angst to the outcome that you're gonna get or the result that you're gonna get, and you just take action and just do it, and whatever the outcome is, it is, and you release that pressure, that liberates you from worry. It liberates you from the fear of failure, the fear of not being enough, or maybe the fear of success, because some people they have fear of success. So it eliminates all of that, which is a beautiful thing. Then that's number one. Number two is detach. You have to detach fully from the outcome of the situation, whether it's dealing with a person, place, or thing, or a job, a love relationship. You have to detach yourself from that outcome because we are so anxious because we want something out of it. We want love, or we want, money to come out of it, or we want something. And that angst builds up. Release it, release that, pressure, detach from it, detach from the outcome, detach from the result. Release the anxiety of it. Those two things will really make a big difference. So release it and detach. Number three is don't look at the results as a good or bad thing. Okay, so a result is just a result. Just leave it at that. It's not good or bad. It's a lesson. It's something that you can learn from and you can tweak. So I will relate this to trading, like day traders. Day traders have to take their emotions out of like trading their money. If they're emotionally tied to the money that they're trading, then that leads them to make bad financial decisions, bad investments, bad trades, because it's an emotionally driven trade. But when they're objective and they step out of the emotions of the money, they're able to make wiser, more strategic trades, and they're able to be the most successful in their trading because of the fact that they detached emotionally. So that's an example. Detach yourself from the outcome completely and don't look at it as a good or bad result. Look at it as just is. It just is a result. It is what it is. You are gonna survive and be just fine no matter what happens. If you post a video and nobody watches it and nobody likes it, you'll survive. I'm talking to myself right now. If you say something to someone that you need to say and you're nervous that they're not gonna be receptive, it is what it is. Whether they're not receptive, that is what it is. You release it, you let it go. It is what it is. And then this one I really, really like. You have to eliminate the false identity. So fear stems from our false identity of self. So we think of ourselves to be this way, or we think of ourselves to be that way. And because we have these false identities, we feel like we have to uphold these expectations. We have to be a certain way. We have to be viewed a certain way. We have to be received a certain way, or people need to respect and treat us a certain way, when really we just need to just be authentically you, and your peace and your joy and your happiness, and have that inner peace as you go through life. And no matter what anyone thinks of you or what the perception is, it doesn't matter, because if you have inner peace and you're truly free within yourself, you have won the game. You have won the game of life. You have literally found the cheat code out of all of this, is to find inner peace and joy and happiness in your life. Is it always going to be perfect? No, you're going to have ups and downs. You're going to have bad situations come up, but you don't want to operate in a false identity. And when you're operating in a false identity, you're asleep. You're not awakened to your true self. You're not awakened to what you truly desire. You're operating based off of the expectations of the outside world. You're operating based on the expectations of your family, your friends, your loved ones, or society. You have to live in your truth, in your true self, your true identity, and release the false self. All right, that's enough on that one. That's one of my favorite ones because it's like what I'm constantly always working on. And then do honest reflection. This is number 5. Do honest reflection on yourself. Sit with yourself in quiet silence. Don't try to distract yourself from it. It's a good thing. I'm telling you this, I'm the person who doesn't like to sit in quiet. I literally will turn on the TV, I will call someone, I will go try to do something fun because I want to keep myself busy. But in this season of my life, I have had more time to just sit still and listen and be patient and hear from God, and not try to distract myself with the phone and all of these different distractions. Instead, sit with yourself and do honest reflection. And that's what journaling is good for. That's what meditation is good for. That's what prayer is good for. Is that you truly understand what your heart desires, what you desire, not what society says is successful. What does your soul say is successful? What is your calling in your spirit that tells you, like, okay, I need to do this? That is what you need to do, instead of trying to live up to an unrealistic standard, okay? And so I'm gonna wrap up the video with a little bit of encouragement for you. And this is like an affirmation that you can use today. This is my affirmation for the day. Ask wonderfully and receive graciously. Ask wonderfully and receive graciously. Ask wonderfully and receive graciously. I love this one. I'm learning how to balance out giving and receiving. And with giving and receiving, it comes in so many different ways. You could give energy, you give time, you could give money, you could give love. But this affirmation is about receiving. And sometimes we all need to practice receiving more, because our pride or whatever it is feel like, oh, I don't want to receive anything, or I don't want to ask for anything. But today I challenge you to ask and receive graciously. That is your affirmation. So something to ask yourself and to reflect on, and even to journal about, is what is my highest desire right now? What is my highest desire right now, and how can I joyfully ask for it? What is my highest desire right now, and how can I joyfully ask for it? So really take some time, journal it out, write it out, think about it, and test it out. See if by asking for something, a certain thing, see if it manifests in your reality. Maybe try it with a little thing. Maybe try, I want to meet someone new today, or I want to see a sign from God that I'm on the right path. Anything, just ask for whatever it is your heart desires. Please comment below if this video is helpful, if it has made a positive impact for you. And if so, I am blessed by that. And I hope that you guys can continue on this journey with me. I'm happy to make more content. I'm challenging myself to be consistent this year with my content. The reason why I step back a lot is because I just sometimes have a lot going on and I just need to reflect, but I'm really trying to be more of a vessel to share positive, good information with you all. So please like, share, comment below, and I wish you guys a beautiful, happy, and exciting, and amazing, adventurous day full of prosperity, love, and grace. Have a great day.